everyone, and welcome to your Q1 2024 Twilio release webinar. If you weren't able to join last time, I'm Steph Dolan. I'm a senior product marketer here at Twilio. And if you did join last time, welcome back. We've got a ton of awesome new launches to go through today, spanning all of Twilio's product offerings. But before I get into that, just want to give a little context into why we're investing where we are and how that better equips our customers with the tools and capabilities to meet their needs. Twilio offers brands so many products, solutions, and tools to engage with their customers, and that's why we're the leading customer engagement platform. I know we talked about AI last time and how that's turbocharging the way we think about customer engagement, pairing data with communications, but let's expand on what that means for both our customers, our products, and the launches we're talking about today. If there's one thing I want you to walk away understanding today, it's that the biggest opportunity in CX is combining customer data with communications and AI to deliver more intelligent interactions. We don't simply want to engage more, because sending more communications can burn out customers. We've all been there. How many of us have gotten multiple emails from the same brand, none of which are relevant to us? It's just frustrating. Ultimately, customers want brands to know them and tailor those experiences they offer to their unique needs and preferences. And that has to happen across touch points, across the entire customer journey, not just when you reach out to a customer, but also when they reach out to your brand for help. We've all called customer service, been transferred multiple times to different agents, and have had to repeat personal details and the reason for our call. Wouldn't it be great if agents could just get all the info they needed about you and your account or your order in one real-time view, use AI to analyze that info, and then automate the work they needed to do to support you to get your issue resolved even faster? We think that it would. So stay tuned to see how we're removing that point of friction in the customer experience, improving both customer satisfaction and also helping brands improve agent efficiency. More broadly, when we talk about intelligent interactions, we really want to make sure the experience we're providing for our customers is both rich and relevant. If we can continuously understand their preferences and adapt how we engage accordingly, we can make sure we're leaving customers feeling good about interacting with our brand and make them want to interact again. Knowing this, we've made investments across the company to help brands eliminate that friction and more effectively engage their customers, whether that's leveraging natural language understanding or NLU and applying AI to call data so that brands can better understand customer signals and unstructured call data at scale, or improving message deliverability by optimizing capacity planning and traffic prioritization so that brands can reach their customers in the moments that matter, or enhancing messaging functionality and messaging insights so brands can understand what's resonating and what isn't, or enabling our customers to bring together real-time data and warehouse sets into a single workflow for activation, ensuring relevant customer engagement at every single touch point. That's why we're so excited to announce our key capabilities that allow brands to do just that, including some of our key AI capabilities. So with that in mind, let's get into the launches. Earlier today at Enterprise Connect, we announced Flex Unified Profiles and Agent Copilot, a key example of what we mean when we talk about combining customer data with comms. We're super excited to start with a deeper dive into what these launches are and how they work, led by Philip Borden, and a quick demo of what this looks like, led by Rakesh Bhatia. We'll then talk about next-generation language operators and voice intelligence with Jason Spulak. From there, we'll shift into updates on the Twilio Traffic Optimization Engine with Will McKenzie. We'll also cover the Twilio Engagement Suite and Messaging Insights with Bill Higbee, before rounding things out with Bryn Saunders, covering Segments Data Graph, linked events, linked audiences, customer AI recommendations, and customer AI generative audiences. And just as a bit of housekeeping, please, as we go, drop questions into the Q&A. We have a jam-packed agenda today, so we won't have a live Q&A at the end. Speaking of that packed agenda, let's get started. Philip, over to you to kick us off.
Hi, everyone. My name is Philip Borden, and I'm a Principal Product Marketing Manager supporting Twilio Flex. And today, I am really excited to be here to talk about how you can go beyond personalization in your customer experiences by using real-time context about customer activity to empower your AI workflows and your agents to deliver delightful and differentiated customer experiences every single time you interact with a customer, and how you can use real-time data and AI to impact the key business metrics that you are targeting. The lack of contextual data that's available in customer experiences today has led leaders to deal with the same challenges year over year. First, you want to improve your customer experience to stay competitive and gain market share against competition that may be a new entrant into the market with a competitive offering, as well as a differentiated customer experience. You want to optimize every single customer interaction for efficiency and retention, while also driving customer satisfaction. And you want to empower your teams with the technology and data needed to simplify their jobs, which leads to retention and reducing hiring costs, as well as overall operational costs. Now, enter GenAI. This promises to simplify these challenges for you. And I'm guessing a lot of you have mandates from your leadership teams to use GenAI and AI in general to improve your overall customer experience, as well as how your teams perform. The problem is, as we all know, actually realizing the true value from GenAI can be really difficult. First, there's heavy development costs to integrate data from disparate tools and teams because you're likely using a variety of solutions to power your customer experience that don't communicate in real time. Then, you don't have an integration of real-time first-party data from interactions that you're having, as well as website activity and how the customer is browsing online. But to accomplish this, it requires complex engineering. And then, data is not unified to empower your agents to actually deliver a differentiated customer experience and to understand the context around this specific interaction and all of the history of that customer and how they've engaged with your company before. And this, of course, creates a gap for what data is available to your generative AI and the AI workflows that you deploy, because they don't have customer data to be able to personalize the interactions, whether it's from a virtual agent or through automating agent experience to be able to manage that specific conversation a customer needs to have with your business. Twilio Flex addresses these challenges to accelerate your time to value in realizing the benefit of data and AI. And that's what I'm here to talk about today, the launch of Agent Copilot powered by unified profiles. First, we provide an open and extensible data layer that unifies your customer data from the CRM, your data warehouse, as well as real-time behavioral and customer activity data from your website and your application, and consolidates this information into a single view that can be activated to empower your agents as well as your AI workflows. Next, there's out-of-the-box AI features like Agent Copilot, which automates tasks and work for your agents, as well as provides valuable data using unified profiles to help them understand the full context of a customer. But of course, you can also use the data from unified profiles to power the AI workflows that you may have already deployed. Next, there's customer tracking of the entire journey that they've experienced with your company, not just a specific interaction. So you're able to record all customer interactions and have that data available so you can see how many times this customer's interacted, what was the sentiment of that previous interaction or the outcome, what products they may have purchased, and use that information to align really quickly on what the customer needs are today. And of course, with Twilio Flex, all of this information and functionality is available in a single pane of glass, right alongside all of the channels that you need to use to manage communications with that customer on their preferred channel. So your agents don't have to switch between a variety of tabs. All of this data and context about a customer is available in a single view. But enough of talking about this. Let's actually see a demo.
Hi, I am Kunal Maidi, a Principal Solutions Engineer here at Twilio. And today I'm going to walk us through an example of an end-to-end journey for a customer of an electronics retailer using Twilio's new Copilot and Unified Profiles products and Dialogflow integration. We will first look at a virtual agent experience powered by our native integration with Google's Dialogflow CX, followed by a handoff to a live agent on Twilio Flex. The Flex live agent will have access to tons of real-time contextual information from both the customer's unified profile and real-time transcription of the previous virtual agent conversation. This whole experience will be enriched by real-time customer data from Flex Unify. So let's get started. Here we have Anna calling into an electronics retailer about her existing order.
Hi, Anna. I see you have an existing order with 1234. Are you asking about this order?
Yes.
Immediately, the virtual agent recognizes who it is talking to, thanks to real-time access to her unified profile in our IVR tool, Twilio Studio.
How can I help you with order 1234?
I want to add AirPods Max to my order.
We have plenty of AirPods Max in stock. How many would you like to add?
1.
The total price for adding one pair of AirPods Max to your order is $480. Would you like to confirm this change?
Yes.
Before modifying the order, I need to confirm your identity. Please give me the code sent to your phone number. Please tell me the code.
Here, the virtual agent is sending a one-time passcode for authentication using our Verify APIs.
3525.
Thank you for providing the code. It's verified now and your order has been updated. Is there anything else I can help you with today?
Yeah, I'm worried about the shipping speed. I needed to get here quickly. Can we change my shipping to overnight?
I'm sorry, I can't change the shipping method to overnight. I will connect you to an agent who can help.
Thanks to real-time access to Anna's unified profile in our IVR tool, Twilio Studio, it is determined that Anna is a VIP customer, and the real-time transcription provided by the Dialogflow virtual agent determines that her call is about shipping. So she is routed to a live agent on Flex who is an expert in dealing with shipping issues. Upon receiving the task, the agent can read from the virtual agent conversation summary that Anna is calling to get help with expedited shipping, and he sees that Anna is eligible for customer loyalty assurance with a high predicted lifetime value. Here, we can see that Unified Profiles has populated real-time contextual information from Anna's customer profile on the right side of the Flex interface. Anna's delivery address is in San Diego, and Unified Profiles has computed that Anna's frequent purchase location is the LA flagship store, which is key information for the agent to solve this problem. The agent can quickly look at her recent order details and her past interactions on the timeline. This provides context quickly to the agent before the agent even picks up the call. Hello, Anna. Are you calling to expedite the shipping on the AirPods Max?
Yes, I need it by tomorrow morning because I'm leaving on a trip.
I see. Unfortunately, it is too late now to get your order delivered by tomorrow morning at your San Diego address. But I'm noticing here that you've purchased several times at our flagship store in LA. Do you by any chance happen to be traveling there?
Oh, yeah, I am.
Fantastic. So it looks like the flagship store has the AirPods available in store. I can make them ready for you to pick up there, or even better, I could have them locally delivered to your address in LA.
That would be incredible. Thank you. I can give you my hotel address, the Hilton at 21 Plaza Square, LA.
Fantastic. All set. And I see that you're eligible for loyalty assurance as well. So I've also gone ahead and applied your loyalty discounts on this purchase. Is there anything else I can do for you today?
No, thank you. You saved me so much time.
You're very welcome. Goodbye.
Goodbye. Thank you so much.
Here we can see that Copilot has automatically generated the sentiment, disposition, and conversation summary for the agent, and thus the agent does not have to do any after-call work. Wow, so much time saved. Now that the conversation has ended, Anna receives an automated SMS follow-up triggered by Copilot, and she can begin conversing with the virtual agent once again when she responds to this SMS. And just like that, we have come full circle on customer engagement.
Now, I don't know about you, but every time I see that demo, I get really excited about the future of customer experiences that we can now provide, not only to your customers, but also to us as consumers. Because in the end, we are all customers of brands that we like to buy from. And the impact that real-time data and AI can now have on how we interact and how your consumers interact with your brand can now be that much more differentiated and evolve over time. Now, as we saw, AI can ingest data to actually personalize what experience, in this case, Anna had with the brand, as well as empower agents to understand and quickly align with Anna as a customer on what she's looking to accomplish. In the end, every interaction that you have provides valuable data that can then be activated to deepen your understanding of the customer moving forward and how you interact with them. Unified Profiles is an open and extensible data layer that empowers agents and AI workflows with the complete context around a customer So not just information from your CRM or your data warehouse, but also that real-time data like behavioral information, as well as customer activity on the website and application. This information can be used to improve self-service containment rates and routing by using customer activity to drive IVR flows or route VIP customers to a specific agent so that they can connect quickly on that issue. You can reduce handle time by empowering agents with the relevant context and data about a customer, what they were looking to accomplish, what pages they were viewing, as well as who they are, so that they can actually align quickly, reduce handle time, and improve first call resolution. And you can drive revenue, which is, of course, one of the most important metrics, by simplifying agent cross-sell, using unified profile data to activate this in your sales outreach, your marketing campaigns. All of this information can be pulled into your data warehouse to then activate later on. Agent Copilot uses unified profiles data to empower your agents and your sales teams with the relevant customer context needed. So you have account information from your CRM that allows you to personalize the interaction with contact information, membership details, and of course, her name. We have communications data about previous interactions and the channels that Anna likes to communicate over, as well as how many times she's interacted in the past. We have computed traits that are generated by AI and analyzing every single interaction that Anna has had, as well as her customer activity, to understand sentiment from previous interactions, as well as propensity to churn and predictive lifetime value. This information allows your agents and sales teams to understand more context about her as a customer in comparison to your other customers. And then we have real-time activity, where we can see products of interest, pages viewed, and this enables your teams to understand what potential cross-sell opportunities there are with Anna and what products she may be interested in, the web pages that she's visited that may be driving this specific conversation with your teams today. And then we provide a detailed view of customer interactions and activity, not just from Flex interactions, but external activity as well. So you can track the entire journey of Anna from website and application, as well as to interactions that you've had in Flex. So you can see that previous conversations requested an inbound call. You can see the agent, the queue, sentiment, all of this information that's available from post-call wrap-up, and external activity like orders that she's placed, products that she owns, so that you can align quickly on what products she may be looking for more information on. And then, of course, we want to use this information to increase your agent's productivity and how you enable your agents to interact with these customers over time. We use this data in AI to automate wrap-up so that your agents don't have to go through the process of selecting sentiment, disposition codes, and summary. You as a customer can configure each of these fields to make sure that they align with your use case and business goals. So what sentiment do you want to have provided? What disposition codes align with your use case? And how long of a summary and what details do you want included in that summary for data that you can now use moving forward? We also have highlights of this customer and an overview of all inferred and predictive traits that now can be summarized in this highlights view. So that if you have a customer that likes a specific color, or what is the size of their family, what's their income, all of these data points can be pulled out and pulled into an overall summary, alongside an interactions history as well. Because in the end, that's what we care about, is helping our customers drive and meet your business goals. And that relies on unifying real-time data and AI. First, we want to help you reduce operating costs by empowering your agents to understand the customer, to reduce handle time and increase first call resolution, but also make their tasks a lot easier every single day to improve retention and lower your hiring costs. We want to help you drive revenue by improving cross-sell, highlighting products that a customer is interested in real time, website pages that they visited that may be driving this interaction, and is now available to help drive outreach from your sales team or a marketing campaign. But also accelerating time to value here, because as we addressed, deploying data and AI can be really challenging, and it's hard to know where to start. We want to provide out-of-the-box functionality as well as open and extensible data layer so that you can use this information to drive your workflows as needed. activating this information in the contact center to empower your agents, your sales teams, using AI to automate assistance like post-call work. And this is just the beginning. Now, if you are as excited about real-time data and AI as I am, I invite you to join our public beta today, which is available in the Flex admin console. Now, if you're an existing customer of Flex, you can go into the admin console, click on Customer AI, where you'll be able to see an overview as well as apply to join this public beta. If you're not a Flex customer today, I invite you to talk to your account management team, start a conversation around how real-time data and AI can be used by your customer experience leaders to actually drive differentiated and modern customer experiences every single time that you interact with the customer by using that real-time context and AI. Thank you so much. Now, I'm going to pass it over to Jason to talk about the exciting news from our voice team.
Thanks, Phil. Now let's get into some exciting announcements for voice intelligence. Gaining a deeper understanding of your customers offers significant ROI potential, but it goes beyond mere financial gains. It's essential for navigating the dynamic landscape of customer challenges, expectations, and opportunities. That's why I'm thrilled to introduce the latest enhancements to the voice intelligence platform. All right, let's kick things off with entity extraction. We've really leveled up this language tool, making it way better at spotting different types of data like names without needing super specific instructions. Now it's smarter and easier to use, taking the hassle out of identifying data. Now onto some exciting new stuff. Sentiment analysis and call summarization. These are game changers, powered by advanced generative AI, which is a big step up from older predictive models. With this new tech, our language operators can actually generate text, something they couldn't do before. So what's sentiment analysis? Well, it's like giving our language operators the ability to sense the mood of callers and put it into 4 neat categories: positive, negative, neutral, or mixed if there's a mix of feelings. This means deeper insights into how customers are feeling, which is gold for coaching agents and tailoring responses. And then there's call summarization. Think of it as AI-generated Cliffs Notes for your calls. Now you can quickly hone in on important bits and action items without drowning in all the nitty-gritty details. It's like having a personal assistant parsing through your calls for you, saving time and making your workflow smoother. In a nutshell, being a good listener is key to good business, right? With these next-gen language operators from Voice Intelligence, you're basically becoming the ultimate listener. These upgrades aren't just tweaks. They're big strides in our mission to bring you top-notch solutions. They give you deeper insights into your customers' needs so you can consistently deliver stellar experiences on a larger scale. And now I'm going to pass it to Will McKenzie, who will be walking you through our new messaging product, Traffic Shaping.
Thank you, Jason. Excited about all of those voice launches that we have on the radar here. My name is Will McKenzie. I'm a product marketing manager here at Twilio on the messaging side of house. And today I'm going to be talking about a new product launch that we have coming out in public beta. And that is our traffic shaping and multi-tenancy, which is a part of our traffic optimization engine. And before I dig into what this product really offers you, I'm going to get into really what is the problem with the current ecosystem within messaging. So the main problem is that network capacity is limited. If you think of messaging like a highway, we are sharing this highway with all of your competitors, all businesses, anyone trying to reach consumers. Telecommunications is complex and can get in the way of deliverability. When you think about global senders or even national senders, it is a complex ecosystem. And as you know, there are different use cases that you are trying to reach your consumers with, whether it's one-time passwords, verifications, basic alerts and notifications. All of these different use cases have different priority levels. And when you're trying to send all of them at once, they get in the way of each other. And then really speaking to our independent software vendors and other high volume senders at Twilio, there are additional controls that are needed. So when you think about a large event like Cyber Week, when billions of messages are running through Twilio, in the past, they really ran into each other and got in the way. And things like queuing and latent deliverability started to happen, which is really why we invested over the last 3 years in our throughput and queuing products. And I'm excited to announce our traffic shaping and multi-tenancy. This is the future of organizing your messaging. So it is a sophisticated offering to expedite and organize your messaging traffic. What these products actually do is dynamically organize the messages you send based on use case, sender type, the destination you're sending to, and your messaging service. So this allows you to prioritize your messages really based on those qualifications. And at Twilio, we want to make sure that you are not penalized for sending high volumes of traffic. That should not get in the way of deliverability. By being able to prioritize your traffic, it sets you up to reach customers when and where they want with the type of message they want. And so digging into multi-tenancy, you might be familiar with throughput or NPS, messages per second, and how they're allocated. It's really complex. A lot of our high volume senders really dig into these scenarios. And when it comes to different use cases, you don't always need high NPS for each individual use case. So what multi-tenancy does is allows you within these priority lanes to algorithmically receive a minimum share of throughput in a fair manner at the moment when it's needed. So that was very complex. Let me back up a little. Let's say you are sending, like a lot of you do, multiple types of messages. Let's say you're sending one-time passwords or verifications, and you're sending basic notifications. Your OTP traffic, your verification traffic needs to get there immediately. That is the user journey which is set out today. While your notifications or your promotional texts, they might not need to get exactly where they need to go immediately. So if you're allocating NPS to each of these use cases, shouldn't that be able to change? So let's say you're not sending any OTP at that exact minute. All of that NPS is going to go towards your notifications, towards your lower priority messages. And then when your OTP messages start sending again, that moves right back up. So this is an overview of really how this breaks down. Being able to send messages based on geography, sender type, priority level, really creating that priority levels. And then before that even goes to the carrier, your ducks are in a row, your traffic is organized and shaped to the way that your customers need it to be. We're extremely excited about this offering. If you are interested in this and really taking back control of how your messages are sent, please reach out to your Twilio account team, visit our website and reach out to us. We're excited to talk to you and get you in touch with our product team. That's all for me. I'm going to send it over to Bill Higbee, who's going to be talking about another exciting messaging product that we're launching this quarter. Thank you.
Well, thank you, Will McKenzie. Fun fact, Will's an expecting father. Congratulations, Will. My name is Bill Higbee, and I'm here to talk about Twilio Messaging Engagement Suite. Engagement Suite is a package that provides access to a group of features designed to simplify the development experience, improve deliverability, drive engagement, and enable enhanced functionality such as A/B testing by providing advanced data. By offering Engagement Suite as a package, we're enabling you to have access to all the underlying features for a single low premium per message. Now for pricing, you can move forward with usage-based pricing, or if you expect to send a high volume messages per month, you could consider signing up for a discounted monthly pricing package. And by the way, your first 1,000 per month are free, so you can always test it out before you ramp up. Now I'd like to dive into the features a little bit. These features span SMS, MMS, and WhatsApp, which means that you can use your customers' preferred messaging channels, whatever they may be. The first feature I'd like to talk about is message scheduling. And just as the name implies, it makes it so you can schedule messages for future delivery. With the inclusion in Engagement Suite, we have enhanced our functionality to enable you to schedule messages up to 35 days out, whereas previously you can only schedule them up to 7 days out. We've also added message scheduling advanced data to our real-time dashboards and messaging insights. This makes it so you can track volumes and do things such as troubleshoot for deliverability issues for immediate resolution. The next feature I'd like to talk about is our link shortening with click tracking feature. This enables you to include short and hyperlinks within your messages. But our solution is pretty special in that we also include the branded domain name in the URL. By doing this, we increase trust with your customers and we improve engagement rates via measurable clicks. But perhaps even more important, this also increases your deliverability messages due to reducing the risk of carrier filtering. I mentioned that our link shortening solution has click tracking on it. This enables you to analyze the results for A/B testing and optimization. We offer out-of-the-box dashboards or you could custom build to your specific reporting needs by using Twilio event streams or webhooks or downloading results to CSV. A final benefit that we include here is that we include a unique 10-digit slug on each URL. This means that you could conduct granular analysis down to the individual recipient. As an example, you'll know if I clicked on a hyperlink versus if Will clicked on that hyperlink. Now, before I go on, let me ask you just a few questions here. What percentage of messages do you send that include a hyperlink within them? Or do you think you'll include hyperlinks within them? Or what percentage of messages do you wish to schedule for future delivery rather than having to sit there and hit send at just the right time every single day? And finally, how important is it that your messages are actually delivered to the intended recipients? These are the problems that Engagement Suite helps solve for you. Now, to close this out, I have been touching a lot on the data. And again, I'd like to reiterate that we provide all the data you need on Engagement Suite features in our readily available dashboards through Messaging Insights. Or you could choose to receive the data in another format that you prefer, such as webhook or CSV download. Moving on to my final slide here. If you happen to want more information, I'd highly recommend that you check out our Engagement Suite launch blog by going to the Twilio blog and searching for Engagement Suite. It provides a wealth of information on the features, as well as pricing and how to get started. Now I'd like to hand it off to Bryn Saunders. Bryn?
Thanks, Bill. Hey everyone, my name is Bryn Saunders, and I'll be walking you through the Twilio segment releases for Q1 2024. The first release we're going to cover today is the Data Graph. This new release enables customers to bring real-time and warehouse datasets together into a single workflow for activation across multiple use cases. But before we jump in, let's do a quick recap on some other product launches from previous quarters. First, Reverse ETL, which allows customers to activate warehouse data into any downstream channel. Next, Profile Sync, which sends unified profile data generated by segment to the warehouse. Keep those in mind as we talk through this release. So, Linked Profiles lets companies define the relationships between any data entities stored in the warehouse and customer profile data sent via Profile Sync. We do this with what's called a data graph. This data graph maintains a record of existing entities and their relationship within a customer data model, which can be leveraged to build powerful, personalized campaigns that go beyond basic customer profile details. Let's do a quick example. Let's imagine a travel booking agency that's using a traditional MarTech tool. The information they use to target customers would be limited to the profile data within that tool. With segments linked profiles, they would be able to link together data sets such as bookings table and product recommendations back to a customer profile in the data graph, which can then be used for enhanced targeting or event enrichment. Additionally, since this is a two-sided marketplace with vendors and consumers, data teams will also be able to model the complex relationships for vendors so marketers can create campaigns that target all of their preferred partners to create content that will keep their partners engaged throughout the B2B lifecycle. In addition to the previous example, the data graph unlocks targeting complex B2C and B2B use cases, such as household relationships between family members or organizational relationships between buying groups and products and services purchased by specific household members or buying groups. The use cases are almost limitless since the data graph is designed to be flexible and custom to every organization's internal warehouse schema. So whether you're B2C, B2B, or a dual-sided marketplace business, the data graph is built to flex to your organization's needs. The data graph is going to be in public beta here in Q1. Next up, we're going to talk about linked events. This is going to be the first feature built on top of the data graph that we just talked about. Linked events make it easy to enrich all tracked behavioral events with any available datasets within the data warehouse, which previously required cross-team collaboration to access, to give marketers unprecedented access to data and tools they already use to personalize customer experiences in downstream channels. Data engineers only need to define the relationships between datasets once in order to give marketers access to all the data they need to target, personalize, or analyze customer experiences in a downstream application. Linked Events builds on top of your existing data investments, leveraging your already cleaned and transformed data, which reduces time to value from months to hours. As a reminder, linked audiences will be in private beta in Q1. With the introduction of Data Graph, our first major release on this architecture will be linked audiences. This release lets marketers build audiences using any data objects defined in the linked profile data graph. Using our powerful yet easy to use audience builder, marketers can take object data of any kind, for example, products, bookings, accounts, and more, and relate it back to the profile data that lives within the warehouse for easy activation across any channels supported by Engage Foundations. Linked Audiences is a low-code interface that builds complex SQL that will query the warehouse with parameters set by your marketing team and return the qualified audience list back in minutes. Linked Audiences is built with what we call a zero-copy architecture, meaning that the warehouse is used as a single source of truth of information for activating data, and the underlying source data is never copied, only the results for audience activation. Linked Audiences is also going into public beta by the end of the quarter. Next, let's switch gears and talk a little bit about customer AI recommendations. This is going to be in private beta this quarter. Previously, we launched Customer AI Predictions, which solves the who to target. Customer AI Recommendations, on the other hand, solves what to target them with. In our current private beta, we're enabling customers to build product-based audiences. So we're making it really easy to automatically determine which specific product, brand, or product category your customers are most likely to purchase, so you can then send those targeted audiences to downstream channels like ad platforms or launch multi-channel customer journeys. A great example use case here would be if you're a retailer and you need to offload some excess inventory after a big seasonal event. So say you had too many Adidas sneakers in your stock. You could use recommendations to create an audience of customers who are most likely to buy Adidas sneakers and send them targeted promotions instead of slashing prices across the board for those items. This new customer AI feature can help you quickly provide customers with more relevant and personalized experiences that boost conversions and grow average order value. And, as I mentioned, this feature is currently in private beta and will be generally available at the end of this quarter. All right, we're going to wrap things up with Customer AI Generative Audiences. This is the first generative feature that we'll be launching, which will empower marketers to create targeted audiences in minutes with a single text prompt. Now, instead of going through every stage of our audience builder in Twilio Engage, you can type out the specific audience you want to build into a text box, and Engage will automatically generate that audience for you. For example, you can write, create an audience of customers who have spent at least $50 in the last year and have visited our website, but haven't completed a purchase in the last 30 days. Ultimately, this saves marketers time, boosts productivity, and speeds up the time to launch for their campaigns. This feature is currently in private beta and will be generally available towards the end of the quarter as well. And with that, I'm going to wrap things up and pass things back over to Steph. Thanks, everyone.
Awesome. Thanks so much, Bryn, and thank you to all of our presenters. And a big thanks to all of you for taking the time out of your day to join us and engage with us as we talk about Twilio's innovations. As a reminder, we do these quarterly, so please keep an eye out for another invite for the end of June 2024. We will also be sending out a follow-up email with resources for you to review on all of the launches we've presented here today and more. So thank you again for joining, and hope to see you again next time.